What's going on YouTube? It's Sean here and I am back today to give you guys a long overdue review of the Fear of God collaboration with Nike on the Air Skylon 2 in the white colorway. These dropped way back on December 27th for $150 or $195 here in Canada. The official colorway for this shoe is white, black, light bone, and sail. This collaboration between Jerry Lorenzo's Fear of God label with Nike sees the classic Air Skylon 2 model reworked to become a more premium version with unique touches to make it special to the Fear of God label. Along with this pair, they also dropped a black and sail colorway as well, but I much preferred this version between the two. Despite being a collaboration with Fear of God, this shoe has actually kind of sat in stores. It didn't have the same level of hype that the Air Fear of God ones had, so because of that, I was able to pick these up way after the release date. In terms of packaging, so these come in a special edition Nike and Fear of God branded box. So this box is done in a shelf style. We have the Nike branding on the top and then this Fear of God branding on the sides. And then the inner portion of the box is white with your traditional size label. So jumping straight into the shoe, this is your classic Air Skylon 2 silhouette. The base layer of the shoe, as you can see on the toe box, this is constructed out of a tightly wound mesh. However, surrounding the edges of the toe box, we have this very soft white suede. And then found in the middle areas of the toe box, we have this sort of darker cream color. This is actually 3M, so if you take a picture of this shoe with flash, this portion will light up. On the mid panel of both sides of the shoe, once again we have more of that white mesh, and then overlaid on top of this we have this patent leather black swoosh. Running up the center area of the shoe where the eyelets are, here we have a very soft white leather. And then as we move towards the back end of the shoe, we have more of the suede with this Nike Air branding embroidered at the very back. Replacing the traditional Air Skylon branding that's typically found on the normal models, in this case we have the words Fear of God printed on in tonal fashion found on the lateral side. So the tongue on these guys is constructed out of a very soft white leather. We have these perforations running throughout the length of the tongue. In terms of laces, these come standard with these thin rope laces in white. And as you can see, we have this very unique toggle lacing system, which adds another unique touch to the shoe. In addition to these laces, we also have two extra pairs of laces. So there's one flat style lace in white, and then there's a secondary pair of rope laces in cream. So the inner liner of these shoes is constructed out of a very soft cream colored leather. This leather feels pretty good quality to the touch, and then as I pull out the insole, so we have your standard black colored Nike insole. However, on the heel, we have the Air Fear of God branding stamped on in white. So the upper of these Skylons sits atop this full-length foam midsole that's done in this cream color. Encapsulated within the midsole, we do have Nike Air technology. And as I flip these over to the bottom, here we have your traditional Air Skylon 2 outsole. So in this case, this is pretty much entirely done in this cream colored rubber. And then we have this exposed foam found in the middle and the back heel with the Nike Air branding embossed in the center. In terms of sizing, so the Air Skylon 2 does fit pretty snug. So my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I picked these up in a size 10.5. So I usually get 10.5 in models like the Air Max 1, the Air Max 95, and 97. So for most people, that means going up a half size for these guys. Comfort wise, so the Air Skylon 2, I gotta say, is actually really comfortable. Despite being a very classic old school sneaker, for some reason, this foam midsole and the Nike Air technology within the shoe results in a pretty comfortable ride, and I feel like the Skylon 2 model is kind of underrated from a comfort standpoint. In terms of quality of materials and build, overall I was pretty happy with this. For a price point of $150 US or $195 Canadian, I wasn't expecting the world. However, what we got on this shoe was pretty adequate, especially the leather portions, which I was pleasantly surprised with. So with all that being said, now let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look when worn on feet. To my surprise, these are being slept on, and I guess it's because of how basic and how simple this collaboration was. I feel like the devil's in the details with this model though, and incorporating a wide variety of materials in the construction of this shoe and the small changes that made it really unique to Fear of God is what I really appreciate about this sneaker. Personally, I'm going to be waiting till spring or summer when there's no more snow outside until I bring these out, but I'm sure these are going to look amazing once the weather clears up. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this white colorway of the Fear of God Air Skylon 2. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at sgo8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.